Hey Thunder fans and franchise listeners, Madison Morris here at the Peak in Oklahoma City, where the Thunder just faced a 108-104 deficit and fell to the Los Angeles Lakers for the first time this season. Russell Westbrook had a dominant performance of 36 points, but it wasn't enough to carry the Thunder. The game saw 14 lead changes, and the Thunder only shot for 45% from the field. Paul George had 26 points of his own. Carmelo Anthony and Steven Adams combined for 22. Listen here to see what Billy Donovan and Thunder players had to say about today's loss.
Coming into this game, this was going to be a really hard game, especially coming off of the trip to Denver. I actually thought in some ways this would be even a harder game. Just early game and trip and everything else. I thought offensively, we had some really good moments and obviously some bad moments, and the same thing can be said defensively. I don't think we played consistently enough on both ends of the floor. I thought our guys battled and fought and tried to find a way to, I think, the last 3 minutes to get really back into it, and made some good plays to get it close, but didn't play well enough over 48 minutes.
Great. Coach, in the last 5 games, the 5 games without Robertson, you guys have accumulated 8 technicals. Do you chalk that up to just frustration of trying to figure out how to replace his defensive importance, or is it more of a fatigue factor?
No, we got to do a better job there. Just call it like it is, because I think during the course of 48 minutes, there's going to be calls that are not going to go your way and our team's way, and we've got to do a better job there, to be honest with you, in that situation. And we've talked about that, and have talked about, let's control what we can control. And I also understand sometimes on their part, with the amount of contact in a game, there can be sometimes a level of frustration, feeling like they got fouled or something should be called and it's not, and it happens repeatedly. But at the same point, we got to be able to control, what we can control.
Just got to defend better for a whole game. I know we when the game gets tight, we want to pick it up then, but I think when the game starts, you got to be ready to go.
What did you think about that last maybe 2 minutes, 90 seconds? Things got chaotic. You made a push.
That's just what it was. Simple as that.
Do you need to play with that kind of urgency earlier in the game, do you think?
Yeah, we gonna be good though.
Kind of a crazy stretch with scheduling. You lose Andre recently. How do you feel where you're at right now with that, and just kind of how y'all are handling it?
With what?
Just how things have gone. I know it's been kind of up and down lately.
We lost 4 in a row. That's where we at. But the best part about this league is you get a chance to play again, day and a half, whatever it is we play. And it's fun, man. Adversity is great. Me personally, I love adversity. It gives you an opportunity to bring your teammates together, bring everybody together. Look, forward to positive things. Man, throughout the season, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. You know what I mean? But me, never flinch. It's one thing about this organization, about our team, that we never flinch. Based on what's going on, we always going to stay together.
You guys are going to have to get sideline out of bounds plays like you did to get that 3 for you late. Come playoff time, executing those is going to be important. Your thoughts on being able to kind of nail down that one and get the look that you got tonight?
It was just execution. We did a great job of executing. It's just what we got to do. We got to be able to be a team that can execute. We got guys that can do special things, but execution will make the game easy to follow.
Is there a reflection on technicals when you guys are in a close game, and you have an amount of technicals that might cost you points at the end of the game?
I'm not sure. Not sure. We're real emotional involved. It's quick triggers. Sometimes it's not what we're going for. Some calls are a little strange, so it is what it is.
You need to play that sense of urgency the whole game. How do you get back to that?
Start the game. Start the game with that urgency. Simple as that.
Does that technical frustration, does it stem from anything you guys aren't doing? Since you're struggling, you've had a string of technicals probably in the last few games. Did the technicals come from something else that you guys aren't doing?
Nah, I think we got guys that attack, that are aggressive, going to the rim. And at times we don't get calls that we should get, and then they call other stuff on us. So it's a level of frustration that builds up over the course of the game, and we have the right to be upset. We're getting hit, and nothing's being done about it.
Kind of a crazy stretch lately with scheduling and losing Dre, 1-8, now you've lost 4 in a row. What's kind of where are you guys at right now and how are you handling that? How you think?
We just get ready for the next one. We back on the road. We'll play these guys again coming soon, and we got a tough task in the Bay, so just get ready for the road.
Paul, you have a guy like Terrence who got off to a little bit of a surprising start when he got thrown in the lineup. Now it's been a little bit of a tough stretch for him replacing Trey. What do you guys do for a young guy like that?
We just continue to build his confidence. He's still above average with where he's at. He's doing a phenomenal job still. He's a rookie. It's going to be some bumps and bruises. He's going to have some learning moments. We're very proud of Terrence. We're all trying to help Terrence. It's an unusual, being a young guy coming off the bench. Then a guy goes down and you're in the starting lineup. So it's been a bit of a roller coaster in his career so far. But you got to be ready for everything. And he's been a huge professional at a young age. So we're gonna continue to work with him. We're gonna persevere through it with him.
I think for the most part, it's when you drop a couple games, it gets harder and harder to kind of win that one game to kind of get the ship right. I think that's something that what we're dealing with right now, and we've been here before. We've been here. We pushed the ship in the right direction. Won a couple in a row. Now we dropped a couple in a row. So it's just on us a matter of how we're going to make that adjustment and get back on the right foot.
Russ used the phrase, "Don't flinch." And that's something that they've done here. And your thoughts on just being able to do that and bounce back heading into the next game?
Oh, I mean, we've been all right. I mean, we just we hit a little rough patch right now. We'll be fine. It's not something to start overreacting and you start pointing fingers and trying to figure out exactly what's going on. And, we know what's going on, and we're the only ones that's going to be able to fix it.
When you have a guy like Terrence, who's 19 years old, you guys have a veteran team, and all of a sudden he's got a season-ending injury, and he's moved into the starting lineup. It's a little bit of a struggle. What do you kind of do with a guy like that? How do you try to help him?
The toughest part is you learn on the fly. At this point in the season, you don't have practice time where you can, drill and, go over some things and make those adjustments. But the good thing is it's a good experience for him, and we got to do a better job of bringing him along and helping him, and life come at you fast, and nobody expected this injury season and the injury with Dre. And, I mean, but we all pros, and you get thrown into you get thrown into the fire, and you got to be ready. I think he do a pretty decent job, and it's a tough task for him to be thrown in that fire like that. But we got to help bring him along, and the guys who do have experience, and we got to help them. So.
Mel, what was your issue on the play where you received the technical?
Who?
What was your issue on the play where you received the technical from the official Phillips?
Forgot what was going on at that point in time. Something must be happening.
I think a couple plays prior, Randall scored in the post.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a little crybaby, but he turned. I thought he threw an elbow and kind of backed me up a little bit. I haven't seen the play, but the ref said he didn't see anything. And I thought the good part about that is he came back to me afterwards and said that he missed it, and so I'm okay with that communication. You come back to me after and say you missed it and you made a mistake, and I'm cool with that. Even though I got the tech in that moment, for us to talk it out like that, and for him to acknowledge what he did wrong or what he missed. Not what he did wrong, what he missed. For him to acknowledge that, I accept that though.
guys play the sense of urgency you showed down the stretch?
Just do it.
How can you do that for earlier in the game?
Just do it. We've been doing it. You know, as of late, last couple games, we've just been waiting until we get hit first, and then we start playing. And we got to go back to, you know, coming out the gate and doing everything right and playing hard and, you know, extra effort, extra energy. Not saying that we're not playing with that now, but, you know, when you're losing, you got to play, you know, even more of effort and energy and enthusiasm, and, you know, until you get that monkey off your back.
That'll do it here from Oklahoma City. The Thunder are on the road this week, making a first stop in Oakland to take on Kevin Durant and the Warriors Tuesday night before heading to Los Angeles for round 4 against the Lakers on Thursday night. The Thunder will be back in Oklahoma City Sunday night to host the Memphis Grizzlies with a tip set for 6 p.m. And be sure to stay up to date with all of our Thunder coverage by following us on social media and checking out thefranchiseok.com.